Glam today, and this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. The colors are so beautiful. But yeah, anyways, starting off, I already filled in my eyebrows and I concealed them, and I already primed my eyelids, and I used my Tarte Shape Tape to prime them. So I have no idea what look I'm gonna be doing today. I guess I'm just gonna wing it as we go. So I'm gonna start by dipping into Orange Soda as a transition shade. And I'm using the Morphe M441. Okay, starting off, it's very powdery. As you can see, like, it has a lot of fallout already. Let's see. Oh, I should zoom you guys in for this. So I'm gonna be bringing the shadow out to like the end of my brow, and I'm bringing it all the way in. Next, I'm just gonna take like a big fluffy brush like this one, and I'm just going to blend out the transition color a little bit so it's not as harsh. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with Burnt Orange, which is this one. And I'm going to use the same Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to place that. Okay, so already I like barely tapped it. It's very powdery. That seems to be like a thing for Anastasia palettes. So I'm just gonna place this right below the transition shade just to deepen it a little. And once again, we're gonna bring the color all the way in. And then with the leftover color, we're just gonna bring it out. Look at these colors. They're so pigmented. All right, so now I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and we're going to do a half cut crease. All right, so I already did one eye, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye the same exact way. Cutting the crease is low-key like kind of hard for me to do because I have slightly hooded lids, and I have a lot of like extra eyelid skin. I don't know if that even makes sense. All right, so now that I've cut the crease, I'm gonna go in with this bronze shade. So the color payoff in this palette is actually pretty good, but it's always pretty good with Anastasia palettes, honestly. Alright, so now I'm taking the brush that came with the palette, and I'm taking this fluffier end, and I'm gonna dip it into the color Mulberry, which is this reddish color right here. The glittery ones, there's not that much fallout, but there is a ton of fallout for the solid colors. And I'm just going to place this on the outer V, like so. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush to blend it out. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. I'm just going to dip it in there. As you can see, it's really pigmented, so you don't even need to like get that much on your brush, if that makes sense. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like when the gold and the reddish color touched, it like made this weird black color. Alright, so if you look at my eyes, when the glitter and the red, like, they don't blend together, the glitter still peeks through and then it turns black. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not really liking that. I'm gonna dip my brush into Cypress Umber, which is the shade right here, and see if that helps. It's probably gonna make it worse, but I just want to throw it out there and mention that I did not put any black in my crease. That is the blending of the eyeshadows. The eyeshadows turn black when they touch. Literally like the subculture. Take some more of the gold and just put it on the lid because I feel like it's not as gold as it was. Especially on this side. I'm gonna pick up the color Fairy, which is this one right here, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep my lashes for falsies. I'm gonna use my Tarteist lash paint. The lashes that I'm gonna be using are the Ardell 600 Black, and they look like this. And I'm just using my black duo glue. So I just finished putting my lashes on. So now I'm just gonna quickly do my face. Next, to finish up the eye look, like to finish up the under eyes. Is there a way to zoom in here? No, okay. I'm just going to go in with the color Sienna, which is this one. And I'm taking it on a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to smudge that on my lower lash line. My mascara and put it on my lower lashes. I am just going to highlight my brow bone using the same color that I used on my inner corners, and I'm going to use the same brush. So it's just a skinny little brush. I don't know where this is from. And I'm taking the color Fairy, which is this one right here. I'm going to feature the AMREZY Highlight, AMREZY. I don't know, I'm sorry if I don't know how to say the name. I'm gonna use this highlight, but first I'm going to go ahead and add bronzer and blush. So for bronzer, I'm just gonna use my Park Avenue Princess palette. Alright, so for blush, I'm just gonna use my Milani Baked Blush, and this one is in Dolce Pink. Now for the fun part. So this is, I'm so excited for this. I love highlighter. Like, that is my favorite makeup product, is highlighter. So this is what the highlighter looks like. Oh my god. Like, it is so freaking pretty. So let's see, I'm gonna swatch it. That's blinding. That is so blinding. Wow, okay. I'm excited. So I'm just gonna take my Morphe 510 brush. Ooh, that is so blinding. Guys, this highlight is so pretty. It's literally so pretty. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the tip of my nose. And then the little bridge area, and then I'm going to apply this side with a fan brush to see if it makes a difference. So I'm just going to use this black fan brush and see which side is better. Yeah, I don't like fan brushes, so, but I'm going to just give it a try for those of you who like fan brushes. So this highlight is amazing, definitely worth it. So this is what it looks like with the fan brush, and this is with the Morphe brush. I personally like, I kind of like the fan brush side. It looks more, I don't know, this one's more poppin', but this one looks more, I don't know, I don't know, but it looks good. Okay, so what's left? Lips. I'm using the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Bear to Comet. So I'm going to go ahead. This is one of my favorite lip liners, by the way. I have two, this one and one from the Balm. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips. This is my favorite liquid lipstick, like, ever. I've already gone through one tube of this, and this is my second tube. It's just amazing. This is the Tarte Lip Paint in Exposed. Personally, for my, like, I always think it's like hard for me to find like the perfect nude lip because of like my skin tone, so a lot of the nudes come out orange on me. But this stuff is bomb. Literally, it's like the perfect nude lip. Since this is a glowy look, I'm going to go ahead and use my CoverFx Illuminating Setting Spray. And this came in one of my BoxyCharm boxes. I literally can never really, this is such a fine mist, you don't even feel it on your face. I will tell you my first impressions of these two now that I've used it. I love the eyeshadow palette, like I love the way it looks, I love the colors, but like they're so pigmented. I will tell you that the matte shades are very, 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 very powdery. But I think that's kind of like every palette that they come out with. It's super powdery and there's a lot of fallout. So yeah, I did experience a lot of fallout. It was really powdery for me. And another thing I want to mention is that it did not, like, it came out really good, but I did not use this black color at all. As you can see, it's untouched. But as soon as the red color that I used touched the gold color, it turned muddy and black in the crease. Like, it literally turned muddy and black, and you'll see that in the tutorial. Like, as I'm trying to blend it out, it turned black. And I know that that was a problem with the subculture, so maybe it's the same formula, maybe it was made the same, I don't know, but that is something that I noticed. I mean, it did bother me because I wasn't trying to go for this much of a smoky look, but it came out nice, so I'll forgive that. I think I like the highlighter the best between the two, and if you didn't know which one to get and you were stuck between the two, I'd say get the highlighter. It is so poppin'. But the pan size is really big and it's really pigmented, like, I don't know. I think it's the highlighter is definitely worth it. I do like the palette, but like I said, it was muddy and patchy, the colors that I used at least. But yeah, that was my overall first impression of the Anastasia Soft Glam and the AMREZY Highlight. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and if you recreate this look, please tag me. I'd love to see it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!